Alrighty, everyone. Welcome. The AIRL Winter Nationals Heat number one getting ready to come your way here on Extreme Sim TV. Now, this event fully covered by Swag TV, but unfortunately, they're not up for this heat just yet, so I'm going to hop in, help you out. We're going to take 5 cars from this heat, and we're going to roll them, and they're going to go for $1,000 in the feature later on tonight. But right now, as we get ready to go out of turn number 4 at Southern National, we are green underway here in the American Racing League's Winter Nationals here. And out front, that 98 machine leads a first yellow of the night here. Lap number 1, caution on the racetrack. Let's take a look at it here. It is trouble down the back straightaway. And that's going to be Mr. Milton into the inside wall in the 08. He's going to come up the racetrack, and actually the 95 of John collected as well here. Sitting down there against the inside wall. They were 3 wide here, and trouble just broke out. Back in the back as we get ready to go once again here from a Southern National. Martin out front, Smith second. Steele third, Tyler J. Payne. That's fourth. Eric Sellers fifth. That would be your top 5 advancing cars right now. If we were to end this one here with 18 to go in heat number 1. Again, this event fully covered by Swag TV, but unfortunately didn't see them up, so I went in ahead and helped out here. 17 to go in heat number 1. The first heat of the Winter Nationals here tonight.
That's such a disappointment there, Matt. There's a few cars taken out that probably should have been there in the feature, if I'm not mistaken.
And foreman, and right now Ian Martin up front. Now they're going to get ready to get them back green here with less than 16 to go, most likely. Probably around 15 laps to go. These Legends cars are something else to drive. They're fun to drive, but they can be a handful, and we saw it right there. So pace car off of turn 4, looking to get the 1 to green here tonight. And we will get this one back going right now. That battle for 5th. Eric Sellers and David right there behind him in the 96 machine. Again, top 5 cars do a transfer here tonight.
I gotta say, Eric Sellers is probably one of my favorites to make it into the main event. He's been showing pace, whether it be individual time or race pace. Great Legends driver, knows how to stay out of trouble. I think Eric Sellers will be there in the feature.
Well, we are back green, folks. Back underway, double file here. 3 wide at the front of the pack. Battle for 5th, and Sellers around in 1 and 2, and big mess. Another car up and over, and your pick now into the outside wall here once again.
Oof, that hurts for Eric. Eric should be there in the feature. Eric should be there in the feature. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's got a lot of talent, and all the drivers that are caught up in this crash. There's a lot of them there that deserve to be there, but Eric is the top of the board that deserves to be in there, in my opinion.
Owen Fern right there now jumping into 5th. I tell you what, Dustin, heck of an opening race here tonight in the Winter Nationals. Now, what do you think is going to happen here later on tonight in the feature? You think we're going to see a lot of the same here? Crazy racing that we're seeing earlier on in heat number 1?
You know, there's going to be a lot of the same names up top. Alex McCollum, Parker Retzlaff, Eric Sellers, I would hope to be there. There's just so many big names that are Ryan Kuhn. There's all sorts of short track names that are going to be there at the front, and most of these guys run the super late models. And with those super late models, there's a little more give and take. There's a little more you can get into the bumper of the guy in front of you. But with these Legends cars, I just don't think there's just not enough to bump somebody and say it's okay. It is you have to pass somebody clean in order to make this happen. And the top guys that unfortunately are in these heat events that are trying to fight their way into the feature, they have to use their bumper. They have to use this. But the Legends car is just not forgiving enough for that. That's the hard part about this, I feel like.
Yeah, and that I would kind of agree. As lights are out on the pace truck once again, getting ready to go back green. Here we go. 9-lap dash here in heat number 1. Who is going to make that all-important 5th spot here? Green flag in the air, back underway. And everybody, grid restarts 24th. Run the tire a little bit. 3 wide again. We've seen trouble in again. Big trouble in 1. It's 32 of steel involved. 3 wide, and it didn't work again with 8 laps to go.
Well, this really has to get under control. These caution flags just obviously everybody in these heats are trying to fight their way in. I mean, $1,000 to win, that's a big deal. But you got to take your time and just get to the front. I know it's a struggle in these cars. These cars are not for the faint of heart. I know they're legends, but they're not a rookie division when you start talking about these names. And the talent level here. I think that they just need to back it down a little bit. Some of the guys in the rear will be able to bring it to the front if they can take it down a notch and not be spinning out every single lap.
Yeah, and that's the problem here. You know, you get in trouble, you get antsy. Next thing you know, you're wrapped up into the outside wall and you're shot at that grin. Well, it's over at that point. So, there you go. 5 laps to go here in this one. We'll get them double file once again. And folks, you're watching heat number 1 of the Winter Nationals for the American iRacing League. Again, thank you everybody for coming out here for this heat. Unsure if we'll be doing heat 2 or not, but we will find out in the very near future as we get ready to go. Brian right there, Jonathan, Martin in a good spot here in the 98. Dustin, he's, as long as he stays where he's at, he's in a great position. Colin Byrne in 2nd, Brandon in 3rd. Tyler J. Payne 4th here, looking to transfer in that 24 ride here tonight. Joel Smith and Adam right there, double file, coming to 2 to go. Here we go. Ern Martin leads the way here, coming to green. 2 laps to go. Pace truck lights are off. And we are going to go green again in the Southern National in the Winter Nationals here tonight at Southern National Speedway underway. Great restart this time. Everybody double file. 3 laps to go. Little bumping and banging back here in the pack. And we got 1 around. And it's going to be the 7. And big problem with the 14 involved. I believe that was. So we'll slow them back down again. And we'll have an attempt at a green-white checker. Again, another incident here tonight. Where they just go down the corner. They start beating and banging. Nobody can check up in time. And it was the 29 turning the 7 into the outside wall. And yellow is out. So Joel Smith will come through that with that 5th place spot. And that's going to give them a green-white checkered attempt here tonight. So here we go again. Back under yellow. 3 laps to go in heat number 1. And yellow back out here. The American iRacing League.
Big group of talent here. A lot bigger group of talent than what's showing tonight. I think guys are just getting excited. There's $1,000 on the line, and they don't want to get caught up in the last chance race.
Well, as we get ready to go with 3 laps to go in this one. The 3 to go here on Extreme Sim TV's coverage of heat number 1. Martin out in front of the field. Lights on the iRacing pace truck still on. Getting ready to come back to green here as we come it through turn number 3 and 4. And these guys, I know they're all hyper. They're wanting to get up there and get it done. but you got to first finish before you can win.
Hang on, we're not going.
And they're going to wave it off again, so they're going to wave off the restart. We'll slow it back down once again.
There's no quick repairs in any of these, so they're really, I mean, the guys that are in it are really trying to keep their cars square just to make the top 5. That's going to be the key to making the A main tonight.
Again, 4-0 fast repairs. Here we go, coming to green, and this time by cars double file off down the back straightaway, off of turn 2, down the back stretch. Martin and Brandon front row coming to green. Here we go, green flag in the air, 2 laps to go. Everybody into turn 1. Pretty clean so far. Aisle right here in the 5, trying to block the 24. It's a transfer spot. Yellow flag on the racetrack. And that may do it, folks. Coming to the white flag. And unfortunately, this one's going to end under yellow here tonight. Martin, Brandon, Tyler Payne, Colin Fern, and Kyle M. Flower is going to be your 5 car transfers here from heat number 1 NRL. And I tell you, AIRL Winter Nationals here tonight. Heat 1 in the books. Martin wins. Brandon second. Then you got Tyler Payne, Colin Fern, and Kyle. That's your transfers. And Dustin, you got to get out there and get ready to go racing heat number 2, bud.
Yeah, we got to get racing in heat number 2. We got about 6 minutes left. We're gonna get it figured out here.
Alrighty, well, folks, we'll see you in a little bit. And good luck out there in heat number 2 there, Mr. Dustin.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Matt.